All right, Shalom Yasharala, which is the nation of Israel. Before we begin this lesson, we want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekah, Quadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his beloved Son, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And the Rakah Quadash is the Holy Spirit. We give double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel. We say Shalom, Shalom, peace, honor, and blessings to the hope of the elect, which are the 144,000 men, pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom, peace, honor, and blessings to that great multitude, which consists of you men, women, and children who are listening in all truth and sincerity and believing on the names of Yahweh and his beloved Son, Yahweh Shai. And with that, Lord willing, we can get into a real quick lesson through the Spirit, and we're going to get right into it. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, and verse 8. It says, if a man desire much experience, she knoweth the things of old. Right, and that she being wisdom knoweth the things of old. And what are the things of old? That old path, okay? Walking in the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And actually, we're going to come back. Let's grab that real quick. Ask for the old paths. Let's see, can we grab that? We're going to go to the book of Jeremiah. Just bear with me. I'm going to type this in real quick. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. It says, we're going to go straight to the point. This is Jeremiah 6 and 16. It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the way and see. When you're seeing, that means you're have eyes to see, okay? See these prophecies, see the things that the Lord is doing in the earth, man. That's pretty much what this lesson is about, man. It's about being circumspect and knowing the things that's going on in the earth, man. Because Jacob's trouble is right here at the door, man. They're about to, Jacob's trouble could pop off at any time, okay? And you have, and that MOTB is right here at the door, man. These are the last few prophecies that we need to come to play, okay? And we see these things right here at the door, okay? So it says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the way and see and ask for the old paths, because the old paths is what's going to give you that stability, the wisdom and knowledge to be the stability of that time. That's what's going to plant your foundation, okay? Because it starts with faith in Yahweh Shai, our deliverer, man. He saved, he delivers. That's where our salvation lies, okay? So that's going to be your stability, okay? Your foundation, all right? Going back to the old past, it says, and thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the way and see and ask. Okay, you ask not because you have not because you ask not. Okay. It said, ask for the old path. Where is the good way? Now what is the good way? Knowing, being circumspect, putting on that whole armor of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, you can read that in Ephesians the 6th chapter, man. These are things you gird up your loins and be men, and put on that helmet of salvation. Okay, that you may stand against the wiles of the devil, man. The wiles are the trickeries, the cunning, powerful trickeries and the schemes of the devil, man. Whether it be physical or mental, just right between your ears, man. Okay, being able to know how to fight them things off, because our it's not carnal. This is not carnal, man. It's spiritual, man. This is a spiritual fight we're in. Okay, all right. Understanding these things, man. So we have to ask for that old way. Okay, all right. So reading this again, it says, verse 16. It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the way and see and ask for the old path Whereas the good way, this gospel, this good news, this for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you speckled birds that look like the other nations where you were scattered. This is the good news, man. Okay, that he's our salvation, man. We have, an army, man. Okay, a host, a heavenly host. Okay, it says walk therein, ask for the good way, walk therein, right? Okay, and ye shall find rest. And that's the only rest you're going to be able to find, man, because there's no rest here in Babylon. No rest here in this place, man. Okay? We're yet this day in our captivity here. Okay? Um, we have no continuous city here. Rise ye and depart. And this is what this is saying. Rise ye and depart, for this is not our rest. Okay? This is not our rest. Our rest is in when we get into our kingdom. Okay, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is that follows. Man, he made the earth for our sakes. Okay, so we gotta rest with him. Those that be troubled, rest with him. If you read in the book of I believe, I know it's in Thessalonians. It says rest with us. Okay, let's grab it real quick. If it says, rest with us, all ye that are heavy laden, man. Okay, let's grab it. This is, yeah, this is 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, right? See, it's a righteous thing, man. Okay? And to you who are troubled, see, rest with us. When the Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, man. You see? So that's that salvation. That's that heavenly host, man. That's going to fight for us, man. Okay? Because we understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that the Lord is a man of war. Okay? and he said, strive for this truth unto death, and he shall fight for us, man. So that's what we're doing, man. So that's why I said rest with us. All right. Let's read verse 6 again. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God, which is our power, our salvation, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So who's troubling us, man? Okay? Look around, man. That's pretty much what this lesson is about. Being circumspect, understanding the times that we're in. We're in heavy times, man. Okay? Jacob's trouble is right here, man. That MOTB is right here, man. Our salvation is nearer than we believe. Okay? It says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach shall be revealed. That means he's going to shine onto us, okay? Revealed from heaven, okay? And come down and defend us, man. And come down here, man, and set the captives free, man, okay? It says, shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, man. Listen, it says, in a flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, man. Okay, you see that? Not those who know the Most High, not those who know the name, not those who's calling on the name in truth and sincerity. Okay, all right. That name, the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is very, very important, man. Okay. Those who are putting on the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. If you read Ephesians the 6th chapter, man, okay, it says, in a flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel, man. This good news of our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who shall be punished with an everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power, man. So he coming with power, measure power, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to so that's asking for the old path, man. Walking in the old paths, man, not in the ways of this world, man. We're supposed to be rising ye and depart, because this is not our rest here, man. Verse 16 again, Jeremiah 6 and 16, it says, thus said the Lord, stand ye in the way and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find that rest for your souls. But they say, we will not walk therein, man. You see that? They don't want to walk in the ways of the Lord. Okay? It says, verse 17 says, also I will set watchmen over you. So the watchmen are here watching and telling and giving and blowing the trumpet. Okay? But only a elect few are going to be able to understand the sound of that trumpet. Okay? And it's going to say it right here. It says, also, I will set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound. See, you got to be able to hear that sound, that tune, man. Okay? Hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they say, we will not hearken. Therefore, hear ye, O nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil. Evil means bad times, okay? Troubled times. And that's what's coming for seeing the evils in this place, man. Jacob's trouble is right here, man, a time like never before, okay? Mass famine, pestilence, okay? Famine of food, pestilence, wars, rumors of wars, all these things that the Lord said was gonna that we're gonna experience in these last days, man. Okay, and not just a famine of food, but a famine of hearing this truth, famine of hearing this salvation, famine of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay, that's the protection. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. Not your cash is not going to be able to save you. Your job, none of these carnal things, man. Okay, so you foreseeing the evils in this place. Okay, it says, verse let's read. Well, yeah, verse 19. We drop down to 18 because this is the point right here. Now, I want to go down a little bit more, but we're gonna jump around a little bit. Let's read verse 19. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil, see, bad times upon these people, even the fruits of their thoughts. See, their thoughts are not thoughts towards the Most High, man. Not he said his thoughts are not our thoughts, and our thoughts are not his thoughts. But he has given us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He has given us the prophets, and who are out here, bringing forth that sound, that blowing the trumpet. We're blowing the trumpet, but they say we don't want to hearken unto that, man. They want to continue in the ways of this world, man, which is going to lead to destruction. They're rejecting the word. It's going to say it right here. It says, and I will bring evil upon these people, even the fruits of their thoughts. See, your thoughts mean a lot, man. Your thoughts are not towards the Most High, because they have not hearkened unto my words. See, these are the words that we're preaching, we're teaching. Okay, these are the words that's coming out of my mouth, the words of the Lord, man. Okay, nor my laws, but rejected it. You see that? But they rejected it. And let's see what the Lord going to do about that. I think it's right here in this same chapter. Yep, the last precept. We're going to go straight to the point. Reprobate silver shall men call them, right? Reprobate silver, man. A reprobate means that you can't get this, man. A reprobate, man. Silver shall men call them, because the Lord have rejected them. They've been rejected. The Lord has rejected them. Okay? So it's the Lord who have rejected them, right? All right, now let's grab this here. And now we can go to Wisdom of Solomon 8:8. It said, if a man desires much experience, she knoweth the things of old. Right, these are the old paths. These are the things of old. and conjectureth aright. See, when you're conjecturing aright means that you can see the right things. You're seeing prophecy. You're seeing this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in this truest form, and you're hearing the prophets, right? Conjectureth aright, man. All right, let's look up this word conjectureth real quick. We're just gonna go to the Google. It says to know subtleties of speech and can expound on dark sentence and foreseeing signs and wonders and events and seasons and times, man. You see? All right. That's so if you conjecture for right, you're gonna be able to see these things, man. Okay? It the I couldn't. I'm gonna get that word. That's just the rest of that precept, but that says it all right there. Let's read it again. It says, "If a man desires experience, she knoweth the things of old, and conjectureth aright what is to come." You see that? So we're able to see the things that are coming, man. We see evil times coming. What is to come? She knoweth the subtlety of sentences and can expound on dark sentence and foresee signs, wonders, events of signs and time, man. We're able to see the times that we're in, okay? See the times, man. That's beautiful, okay? Men have this desire to see these things and weren't able to see them. We can read that in Matthew the 13th chapter. They desire to see these things, but they can't see them. Okay, when these dark sentences are being expounded on, they're lost, man. You know, they fan their hand. They say they don't want to hear these things. Prophesy unto us lies. Prophesy unto us deceit, man. Okay, that's what they say. That's what they like to hear, lies, right? That's what the scriptures have said, man. Okay, so now while we're in the apocrypha, let's go to Second Ezra 8:50. It says, "For many great miseries, you see, miseries, man, many great miseries, because of evil times. We're coming into evil time. We're supposed to be able to foresee the evil, right? Evil means bad times. We're coming into bad times. Look at the state of the earth, man. Look at the state of the government that we're under. Look at all these things, man. Okay, they you hear in the news, man. We're coming into a famine of food, you know, wars, rumors of wars, just as the scriptures have told us. And it's going to be a famine of this word, hearing this word. So seek out the Lord while he may be found. You see? Because let's read it again. For great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world. This is that world, because they have walked in great pride. Great misery shall be done to them that walked in that great pride, man. And our people are still walking in that great pride. They're walking in the shadow of Esau, man. Okay? The shadow of this place, man. Well, see, the elect have risen and departed from this place, man. This place is not, we have no continuous city here, man. You see? All right. Verse 21, it says, "But understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory of such as be like thee, be like the Most High." Okay? Be like the Lord. For unto you, see, that's a few. That's those who put their trust in the Most High. It says, "For unto you is paradise open, and the tree of life is planted, and the time to come is prepared," man. He's prepared this place for us, those who believe, right? Those who put their trust in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, but not those who put their trust here, man, who dwelling in this place. Mass destruction is coming for you, man. Evil times. That's what Jacob's trouble is for Jacob. That's you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But it's going to be evil times for you, okay? But those who trust in the Lord, he said that his servants shall eat, right? And we're going to have plenty, man, okay? It says, "For unto you," see, paradise is open and the tree of life is planted and the time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready and the city is built and rest is allowed, man. See, you don't have no rest here, man. If you read the curses, read Deuteronomy 28 and 64, I think it was 67, it said, you have no rest, man. Okay? Because you behind enemy lines, man. You're yet to stay in your captivity here. You never get no rest. Okay? If you're not working, you're worried about work. If you're not working, you worried about paying bills, man. You know, this place, man, you don't have no rest here, man, mentally or physically, man. Okay, but see, when you don't have eyes to see, you think you're in a good case here, man. But we, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, He has given us this truth, and we see clearly now. Okay, the things we foresee the evils in this place. Okay, and when you foresee the evil, you're supposed to hide yourself. And how do you hide yourself? In the scriptures, man. You hide yourself in this word, in this covering. Okay, this refuge that the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, He have furnished the table, man. He has given us all the trimmings. He's given us everything we need through the Spirit to make it here. That's why we got the victory in Him. You see? It says, let's read this again because this is beautiful. It says, for unto you, that's he talking to individuals. He's not talking to the whole world. He said, for unto you paradise is open. See, because He has given us, He had laid out the table and give us all the trimmings, man. We eating of this meat, man. Okay, and that milk and that water and that wine. Okay, and He said He sent forth the maidens doing this work, and the maidens are preaching this truth. Okay, faith without works is dead, man. Okay, the prophets out here in faith bringing forth the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It says, "For unto you is paradise open, and the tree of life, you see, is planted, and the time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready, and the city is built, and rest is allowed." Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom, man. Perfect goodness, man. Okay? Now, so understanding the times that we're in, I want to grab this. Because these are the things that's going to happen on the earth when a time like never before. Let's get this. Let's go back to Jeremiah real quick and get Jeremiah 17. Jeremiah 17. Yes. 6. Let me put this in. One second, bear with me. Let me get this real quick. This is Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it." See, none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, man. That's the nation of Israel going to be in trouble, man. But ye should be saved out of it. So he's talking to a select few, being the elect of the nation of Israel, should be saved out of it, man. Okay? Now let's get this in Daniel real quick. This is Daniel 12 and 2. It says, "Many of them that sleep in the..." Wait, is it 12 and... Wait. Wait, hold on. second. One second. I was right here. It's 12 and 1. I kept thinking it was 12 and 2. This is Daniel 12 and 1, Salakia. And at that time shall Michael stand up, a great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. The children, and that's Michael the archangel, angel, gonna stand up for his people, man, the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, and a great prince which standeth for the children of of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, man. So that's going to be a time like never before. But only those who are going to believe and understand and search out that old path, man, and understand the things that are coming, forth in the earth, man. They're going to foresee the evils in this place, man. Okay, bad times is coming. Okay, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, that great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even so that that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, man. That's the faith that of the saints, man. Okay? That's people shall be delivered. Every one shall be found written in the book of life, man. Okay? And Lord willing, we fit that number, man. Okay? Because this devil know he has but a short time. We're going to get that too real quick. Revelation 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. For the devil, man, this is that physical devil, man, okay? For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time, man. You see that? He know he has but a short time. And who he coming for? Let's drop down to verse 17. And that dragon, okay? That's that same devil, that serpent, okay? That same dragon, man. All right? It said, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. Who is that woman, man? All right, that's the nation of Israel. That's you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And most, first and foremost, it's the elect, man. Okay? It says, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, okay? The remnant, that small remnant, man. Those who have, it says, which keep the commandments. See, those, he said, the Lord said he's a God of them who keep his commandments and his precepts, man, right? That's the elect, man. That's the nation of Israel, man. The elect of the nation of Israel, because all Israel is not going to be saved right away, man. He only coming for the elect, those who put their trust in him, man. But the 2/3 of the nation of Israel who don't want to hear this word, man, going to be destroyed. But they're going to come back through the loins of the elect, man. And they're going to be your family members, people that are going to be all right in the kingdom, though. Okay? Because all Israel will be saved at one point. All right? But it says, let's read this again. It says, the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. And what's the testimony? The words that we're speaking. Okay, the whole book of the law, man. The words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And keep those things, man. Okay? Now, let's grab this real quick. We're going to close this here. All right. This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 54. The point is in 56. It says, so this is what this lesson was about, man. Let's grab another precept real quick. Let's go to let's get this and then we'll get that. I got two. I want to go to Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 3. It says, a prudent man is a wise man, a man that, and wise from the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Shall not the ways of this world, wise in the ways of this world, because the ways of this world is foolishness in the sight of the Lord. Okay, so a prudent man is a wise man, foresees the evil. He foresees the evils. He see the things that's going on in the earth, right? And he take heed, because the scriptures has given us the breakdown of the things that's going on in the earth. It says, a prudent man foresees the evil and hide himself. You see? And we went into that earlier, that we hide ourselves in this truth. Okay? And the simple mind, those who don't believe this word, the 2/3 is going to be destroyed. The 2/3, the simple is those who still calling on Jesus Christ, still trusting in their bow, trusting in their job, trusting in their check, trusting in the things of this world, man. Those are simple, okay? We never want to see us, once we get in the kingdom, we won't see a simple nigga again, man, okay? All right? Because it's simple. This shit is simple, man, compared to this truth, okay? All right, it says, let's read it again. So a prudent man is a wise man, wise in this truth, okay? A prudent man foresees the evil and hide himself in the scriptures. But the simple are passed on and are punished, man. These are not my words. I'm reading from the scriptures right here. That's Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foresees the evil and hideth himself. But the simple pass on and are punished, man. Punished by that sword, man. Punished, that's what's gonna happen, man. Okay? 2/3 should be cut off and die, man. Okay? 2/3 of the nation of Israel. And the scriptures say, and I think it's 1 Peter 4:17 or 2 Peter 4:17, that judgment must begin in the house of Israel, those who know they're Israelites. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who don't want to they don't want to hearken onto this word. They don't want to go back to the old past. We went into it already. Okay? Now we're gonna close. So understanding we're foreseeing the evils, right? So let's get this real quick as well. This is 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure the time diligently. So how do you measure the time diligently? By seeing the things that's going on, by reading, studying to show ourselves approved. Okay, listening to lessons, understanding what the will of the Lord is. And the will of the Lord is that this place be destroyed. Okay, and he has given Esau the go ahead, man, to come up to bring. Esau is in his lot doing his thing. We just read it, Revelation 12:12. Okay, he know he got a short time, so he coming with it, right? But we foreseeing these things. We're measuring the time. We're warning the people. We read that as well. We said he have set up watchmen. Okay, watchmen are the prophets out here watching. Okay, it says, and he answered then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest, see parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, and we're telling you again right now. This is what we're telling you. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world that he have made, man. Okay? And these are the things that people are going to start to feel. Okay? Well, let's grab this in. I got a few little precepts real quick, man. This is Luke 21:24. I want to get it in the New Testament. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword. A sword is a killing instrument, okay? And shall be led away captives into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down, the Gentiles unto the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And there shall be signs in the sun. This is the point. And there should be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon earth distress of nations with perplexity, the seas and the waves roaring. Men's heart failing them for fear, man. You see? Men's heart failing them for fear, man. You see big, strong-ass niggas who walk around thinking they, got it, man. But their heart's going to be filling them with fear, man, because they're not girded with this truth, okay? They haven't put on the whole armor of the Most High, okay? They haven't been preparing themselves for this time that's coming, man. That's why we foresee the evils and hide ourselves in these scriptures, in this word, in this understanding, okay? It says, men's heart failing them for fear and looking after those things which are come on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with power and great glory, man. You see that? And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh, man. You see? Our redemption draw nigh, man. All right? So understanding the let's grab this real quick too. I want to go to Romans real quick. Just moving in the spirit, man. Okay? This is Romans chapter. All right, this is Romans 13 and 11. It says, and knowing the time, because we're measuring the time, knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. It's high time to wake out of sleep. For now is your salvation nearer than we believe, man. You see? The night is far spent and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, man, the works of this world, man, and let us put on the armor of light, man. That's what we've been talking about all day, man, putting on that whole armor of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, and for seeing the evils in this place, man. Okay? It says, the night is far spent and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, man. Okay, put off the ways of of the world, man, and put on the armor of light, man. Okay, all right. But we're gonna close here because our people still can't understand these times that we're in, man. Okay, this is Luke 12 and 54. It says, and he said also unto the people, when ye see the clouds arise out of the west, straightway ye say, when you start seeing the clouds in the sky, you right away say, there comes a shower, and so it is. You can tell when it's raining, right? That's what the Lord's saying. He's saying you can tell when it's raining, from the rain, and you go and take your ass in the house and cover up, right? You start putting shit away. But you're not understanding the times that we're in right now. Okay, it says, verse 55, and when you see the south winds blow, you say, there will be heat. You see, you know when that was finna be hot, right? But okay, and it comes to pass, ye hypocrites, he said. The Lord said, you're a hypocrite. The watchmen are out here telling you what's coming, right? Ye hypocrites, ye discern the face of the sky and the earth. But how is it, he said, how is it that you do not discern these times, man? It's high time to wake out of sleep. With that, Lord willing, lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom.